Greetings everyone. In this video we will be touching on how much cash was in the bank for the period ending February 29th, 2024. In a previous video we talked about the general fund, which is only a fraction of the total city budget, but is the part of the budget over which the city council has the most control. The general fund is only about 20% of the whole city budget, and most of it is going towards the police department. In this video, we will touch on special funds, over which the City Council has little to no control over how those dollars are spent, because these funds have strings attached, rules about how the money in these funds can be spent. I also want to bring up trust accounts, which the city holds in trust for the nonprofit organizations or committees who do fundraising for special projects. Here is a list of special revenue funds included in the annual budget. The names of the funds are on the left. What the money is to be spent on is on the right. Funds in yellow do charge fees for services, but if fees do not cover total expenses, the general fund will need to make up the difference. Funds in purple hold money collected as part of property tax assessments. And funds in blue hold money collected as part of the Measure V sales tax. You'll notice that a fair few of these funds are transportation or road related. Cash belonging to city fund accounts are held in two institutions, the majority in the State of California Local Agency Investment Fund and a smaller portion in F&M Bank. According to the Treasurer's report, total cash and investments for the period ending in February 2024 was $42,528,395. $39,457,578 was in the State of California Local Agency Investment Fund, and $3,070,816 was in F&M Bank. According to the Cash and Investments report, the amount of money in the general fund accounts at the end of February was $5,687,767. Here you can see the February totals for the Community Development Fund, Recreation Fund, Gas Tax Special Revenue Fund, Transportation Development Act Fund, Regional Surface Transportation Fund, and Citizen Option for Public Safety Grant Fund. The Community Development Fund still shows a negative balance. If it's not covered by fees or grant money, the difference will have to come eventually from the general fund. Here we have the totals for the property tax-based funds, which are in light purple, and an impact fees fund, which is in light brown. I will point out at this time that the money in fund number 1213, which is Community Facilities District number 2005-1, can be used for public safety services, including police services and fire protection and suppression services to the new growth areas within this district. Here are the February balances for the Home Program Income Fund, CDBG Program Income Fund, Abandoned Vehicles Abatement Fund, and the Mental Health and Police in Schools Fund. Usually when there's a negative in the CDBG Program Income Fund, it's because the city is waiting on a reimbursement. Here are the February balances for the Measure V funds in blue and the Road Maintenance and Rehabilitation Fund, which is in light brown. RMA money comes from an increase in tax on gas and diesel and an increase in vehicle registration fees. The February balance in the TCP Settlement Fund was $3,520,752. Now let's touch on trust funds. With the exception of evidence holdings for the police department, these funds usually hold donations to specific groups or activities. Here we see a Youth Activities Fund, Police Explorer Program Fund, and a fund to hold donations for Toys for Tots. There are also funds for the Sister Cities program, 4th of July committee event, and fundraising done by the Recreation Commission. Editorial content is my own as a long-term resident of Livingston and does not represent the views and opinions of the City Council or the City of Livingston itself, and does not hold itself out to be any kind of legal advice.